Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T here. We'll have today on the board college basketball action here on this final week of the regular season in college football feast week as well. We have NBA Cup games. We'll have those for you. We'll have picks from those as well. College hoops. Well, we still have these tournaments across the country. In Hawaii as well. Had some really good games there. Really good nail biters. They did deliver. I will tell you that Maui Invitational does deliver. Delivered some awesome games yesterday. Hope you guys stayed up late for that Dayton, North Carolina. Kind of went unopposed. There really wasn't much on at that hour. So that was a pretty good game to be standalone there in college hoops. I always look forward to this time of the year. And so also, we'll take a look at this NHL card for you as well. We'll say hello to the Cappers, and we'll get right to the picks. Let's say hello to Rod. Rod, what's happening?
Not too much. Feast week's continuing. Love Feast week, as I said yesterday. Love college hoops. Great day yesterday. Continuing just to stack the units in college basketball. Definitely been my main focus over the last couple days anyways, has been college hoops. And we get right back at it today. Love it. I love college hoops. It's so much fun to watch college hoops. There were some definitely great games yesterday. What do we say about that beach? Is still sleeping on the beach.
Oh, goodness.
Greenboro went in there and got him sleeping on the beach.
Yep.
What up, beaches?
Yep, the beaches got to him. You know, it's going to be a down year. No Brunson anymore. It's a little bit. That's what you get, Long Beach, for letting the coach go like that. So you're getting what you deserve. All right. Let's say hello here to Bo. Bo, what's going on?
Hey, man, like Rod said, love these time of the year, man. So many sports going on. You know, a lot of opportunities to make some money, man. So, as always, man, let's get to the cash. Let's get it.
That's right. Let's get to the cash. Let's say hello to Solo. Solo, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Another day, ready to make some money. Nice little card today. A couple basketball spots. You know, and that college basketball card loaded, too. Tricky NCAA football, though. We'll get to it.
Yeah, we know that it's Tuesday.
We're about to action here. Last day of, like I said, regular season college football. It's we're getting right down to it here, guys. So we expect Chris will also join us. We were about to go on. And he goes, "Oh, I forgot it was trash day." That's happened to us before.
Oh, okay, it's all good.
No doubt. All right, let's get it underway, guys. We're going to start looking at this Maction card tonight. We've got tonight here. Kent and they're going to showcase the two beauties here tonight. Kent and Buffalo here. Buffalo now from 22 overnight up to 23.5. I see a 24 at Circa right now. 23.5 just popped right now over at Penny. So this one's on the move here, going up. Buffalo's taking the money. Total 48.5. Toledo Akron here. Toledo 8 to 7.5 on the road. Total 49. We get underway here with Rod.
Yeah, looking at these ones here in this time spot, you know what I'm going to. These are tough games. Do you really want to lay out minus 22 with a Buffalo team? It's already bowl eligible. I don't want to lay minus 22. I have no previews on this game. Let's put it that way. These are tough spots to be laying. And what does Tony say? I always take the home dog. Okay, so I'll take Akron plus the 8.5. Everywhere I've seen this morning is Toledo. Toledo's going to be the Rocket Man. They're just going to run right over Akron in this one. And you know what? We've seen plenty enough action games to realize that these things don't always go just as simple as that, and you just walk away with the money. Forget it. Give me Akron plus the 8.5 there in that one. I think it's close. Toledo may be the Rocket Man and win by 7, but not cover the 8.5 there in that one. The one I like. Right. The other one's just like, ugh. I don't want 22 with Buffalo, and then I want to chase the plus 22 the other side. It's been steamed up way too much now, so no, I got to pass on both those.
Right, passing there on that Kent and Buffalo. We move on over to Bo.
Yeah, man. You know, instead of laying big points, just go ahead and take Buffalo team total. I think it's about 34.5. In the last 3 or 4 games, they've been putting up over 40-some points. It's Kent State. I look at they run defense, you know what I'm saying? And we got Buffalo averaging 55% runs. This team is giving up 275 yards on the ground, man. So I think Buffalo is at least going to get into the 40s, man. So I like their team total over 34.5. And I like the over in the Toledo game, over 48. Toledo, in the last 4 times they played Akron, they averaging over 45 points a game. I think we'll see big points. I think Akron want to play a little spoiled in this spot. So I like the over 48. I think we'll see some points in Toledo Akron game.
There we go from Bo. We move on over to Solo.
Yeah, the Kent State Buffalo game. I think Buffalo does a heavy lifting. I think Kent State scores a couple on the back end, help push his total over 49. Toledo and Akron. This is a nasty game. I'm gonna hold my nose and take the under. I don't have a premium in either game.
All right, they're from Solo. Move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna take in that Buffalo game. I'll take the over in that one, and then I will go with Akron with the plus 8.5.
All right, there you go. Here from Chris. I'll tell you what I think about these games. Yeah, I think I'm just go ahead and lay it here with this Buffalo team. This Kent team is just horrible. 0-4 to the spread as a road dog of 21.5 to 28 points. Is this Golden Flashes team? They can't stop the run. Give up over 6 yards to carry. This might be. It looks like there's a little bit of wind. Slight chance of precipitation there in Buffalo. That the weather in Toledo looks okay for football tonight. It just looked to me that Buffalo might have a little bit of a win. But again, I just can't trust this outfit from Kent State here in this road spot. I'll look at them here tonight. Also, I'm going to go ahead and take the points here with Akron. Akron showing a little bit of a pulse offensively this year. Is this Zips team 5-3 to the spread as a home dog? We take a look at them over their past 3 games, averaging 28 points a game. They're throwing the football too, 278 yards a game. But we'll see what the weather looks like out here tonight. Let's see. We'll pull that up here. It looked like that Akron game might have a little bit of it, but nothing in terms of precipitation. Very light there. But I think there was a little bit of winds there. I'll pull it up right now. Okay, in the Akron game, okay, it's a 10% chance of actually 10-mile-per-hour wind, no precipitation, 34 degrees, 36 degrees in Buffalo, just an 8% chance of precipitation, 20-mile-per-hour wind. That might be your wind game, but a little light wind there. So that's your weather update there. But I'll look at here at the home dog in Akron.
It's warm.
Road favorite there with there with
35 is warm. It's like 2 out right now, 2 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
It's all like going, really? I'm like, yeah, it's 2. It's 2.
That's not bad. That's pretty good football weather. That's not bad. And we saw that in that Cleveland game last week. It was in the 30s. It gets bad when it gets in the teens and higher wind than that. So that's not bad. Considering you have all that gear on as a football player. Some guys will wear gloves. You're moving. You get acclimated to 30 temperatures in the mid 30s. When you're playing sports, you can get acclimated to it. I don't think it's that big of an issue there tonight. Plus, they live in that weather, so they're pretty much used to 30-degree temperatures. So they're acclimated. All right,
they're acclimated to it. 30 is nice. If they're anything like me, 30 is nice. They're like, yeah, that's not bad. Still shorts, t-shirts.
Only thing I really worry about in football games is that wind. That's like the only thing that really affect them totals.
Yeah, wind and hard rain. Hard rain too. We saw that in that UNLV game in San Jose State. There wasn't much wind, but that water was coming down. You couldn't throw the football. Got a lick in that one.
Well, yeah, it was like the Thursday night game. It was kind of raining and sloppy, and then all of a sudden it got the temperature dropped just enough for it to turn to snow. And hey, look what happened. The scoring increased in that game late in the fourth quarter. What did we get? 27 points in that one? When it started to snow. Yeah. So snow games really, snow's not that much. It doesn't. The ball can still slide nicely through the air and in the snow.
And also, the snow also impacts the speed of the rush because I don't think they get a good kick. The defensive linemen, they don't get a good kick. We saw that with the Steelers. Like, well, they're not. I don't see that. They don't look fast when they get off the line of scrimmage. That's what it looked to me in that game against Cleveland.
Right? Because you can't get that same traction off of snow that you can digging into the turf.
Yeah, absolutely there. All right, we got you through that. Let's take a look at this NBA Cup. We'll start with 2 here on this card tonight. We'll look at the Bulls and Wizards here. We've got the Bulls now up to 4.5 from an opener of 4, total 245. Bucks and Heat. And there's 2s, there's 2.5s in this one for the Heat. Favorite total 224.5. I'm seeing 222 now in some spots as well. So this line is moving. We start here with Rod.
Yeah, and looking at these 2 here. I'm gonna take the over 244.5. There's one of those high totals in a cup game. I think we can get into the 250s. Bulls don't play in a whole pile of defense. We know Washington, same thing. Bulls 11-7 to the over. Washington 8-7 to that over. So give me the over 244.5 in that one, and then give me the Heat at home. I'll lay the 2.5 there. Just don't trust that Bucks team still. They have looked a little bit better recently, but still don't trust them. Give me Miami. I'll lay the 2.5 there and that one at home.
There from Rod. We move on over to Bo.
Yeah, man, we got Washington, the Bulls. They're 29-30 on defense, but I think the edge the Bulls have in this game is a 3-point shot. Last year they was averaging about 32. This season they up to 42 average on 3-point shots. They're shooting 38%. Washington getting up 37%. I think the Bulls get the win. I'm gonna lay that 4.5. And I'm gonna take the Bucks, man. The Bucks they're in need of wins. They don't won 4 in a row. Just looking a little bit better right now. I know the Heat coming off that overtime win against Dallas, but I just don't trust them on the inside. I think Giannis will be able to control that paint. I like for the Bucks to get the win. I'm going to take them straight up on the money line, that plus money.
There from Bo. Next up, we move on over to Solo.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm on the Bulls over 245. This cup tournament, they're going to get up and down, points of premium. They're going to fire to the last second. I'm going to take the over 245. The Bucks Heat game, still don't trust Doc Rivers. Still gonna have to see it to believe it. I understand the Bucks have played better the last couple games, but this little spread, I think the Heat can cover this. So I'm gonna take the Heat. Matter of fact, let's be careful. We're gonna take the Heat on the money line.
Heat on the money line there from Solo. Move on over to Chris.
Yeah, definitely taking the over in that Chicago Wizards game. I think there's just gonna be points all over the place. Nobody playing any defense at all. And then got to go with Miami. Either take the points, take them on the money line, however you want to do it. I mean, you look at Milwaukee and they're 1-6 on the road, so I don't think anything changes here. I still don't trust them, so we're just going to roll with Miami.
There from Chris, I'll tell you what I think here about these games here. Wizards, I'm going to look at the Bulls in this spot. Washington 5-14. The spread is a home dog of 3.5 to 9.5. The Wizards here 28th in home defensive efficiency. They have a minus 10.5 net rating at home. And like as Bo said, the Bulls make their threes away from home. So I'll look them in that spot. Again, I'll look at Miami here at home. Looking at this Bucks team when they're either on the road, when they're either +3 or between +3 and -3, 2-7 to the spread in these coin flip games on the road. So I'll look at Miami in this spot. The Heat defends well at home. Bucks have failed to cover 5 of 7 away from home, and it's really been here. They're shooting. They're minus 8.5 net rating on the road this season, and the Bucks struggling to make their threes here on the road, just over 33%. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show as we continue here in the NBA. We'll close out this 5-game NBA card with the following games here. We've got the Rockets at T-Wolves. We got the T-Wolves 3.5. I see a 4 at Chris, so that the one's moving up. Spurs and Jazz. The Spurs are now favored from 3 down to 2.5. I'm seeing 2s popping up now, total 226. Close out with the Lakers and the Suns here. The Suns from 3 down to 2.5 and 2, total 234.5. Let's keep an eye on these injury reports here because it looked early this morning. I saw that Durant was leaning toward playing tonight. On the probable side was Kevin Durant. Also, Beal was probable. Looks like we might have a healthy Suns team that we hadn't seen for a while in this one. So let's take a look here what we got in the injury report. We've got Beal and Durant probable. Gillespie out here for Phoenix. Vanderbilt, Wood out here for LA. Davis and Hayes are probable. In the Spurs and Utah game, Sokan Vassell out. Johnson probable. Clarkson, Filipowski out here for Utah. Green questionable. Adams out for Houston. Conley, Ingles probable. Going backwards here on the Chicago game, they do have some injuries. Well, this Ball out, doubtful. Sanogo is out. Looks like Williams, the rebounder, maybe with it. Looks like he has a torn ACL. He may be out for the year. We've got to keep an eye on that. I saw some report come across here. Bay out here for the Wizards, their only rebounder on the team. Vukcevic here out here for Washington. Poole is questionable. And over on the Milwaukee side, Middleton out. Prince questionable. Jan is probable. Rozier, Drew Smith. Drew Smith questionable here for Miami. Rozier probable there. So we got you caught up. So on those 3, we start with Rod. You're on mute, Rod.
Look at the Spurs taking on the Jazz here in this one. The Spurs got themselves a nice win, beat up on the Knicks last time out. And coming to this one, you know what happens to the Spurs when they win by 10 plus? They don't cover spreads following that. I like the Jazz, what we've seen from them. I like them here. I just don't trust the Jazz. Give me Utah at home. Take 3 points? It's come down to 2.5 in spots. Shop that number around. Take the whatever couple points you can get with the Jazz. I think that comes right down to who's got the ball last. The other one in this side spot I'm looking at is you look at the Timberwolves here at home taking on the Rockets. You look at the Rockets playing some pretty good hoops. I know they lost their last game, and I think that's what people see. A lot of people humping up on Minnesota. I don't trust Minnesota. They're 6-7 as a favorite this season. So give me the Rockets plus the 3.5 there in that one. I'm going to sprinkle a little on the money line that they win that outright. I like what we've seen from the Rockets there in increase. I'm staying away from the Lakers and Phoenix.
Staying away there from Rod. All right, we move on over to Bo.
Yeah, man. What is it, like the 8th time the Spurs and Jazz don't play each other this season? It's like every week they play each other. I'm just gonna keep going with the under, man. The last time they played, the under came in. I think with the way the Spurs play on the 3-point line, only getting about 27% playing in Utah. They will see under 226. And I'm gonna take the T-Wolves, man. They showed me something against that game against Boston, only losing by 2, looking like their defense might be picking up. And they also are 9-1 against Houston in the last 10 meetings. They've covered the spread in the last 4 out of 5 games at home against Houston. Houston come off their loss against Portland. I like Houston better at home than on the road. They got that boy Rudy Gobert in the middle. I think him and Daniels will be able to hold down Sengun. And with them Adams being out and Jalen Gaines being out, I think that Minnesota get the win. Might say 3.5. And with the Lakers, man, they play fast. They already played Phoenix once already this season, 109, 105. I think the scoring goes up if Durant and builds in that game. I'm going over 234 between the Lakers and the Suns.
There from Bo, we move on over to Solo.
Yeah, I was looking at the Rockets Timberwolves game. I was looking at the injury report. I see Green and a couple guys were down. I was surprised that Van Vliet was still in. I thought he might be out with the little incident he had with the ref, but I guess we'll
just
move
a big
on with
fine,
that.
$50,000.
Okay,
got him in
he's good to go. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
he'll be pissed off. I'm rolling with the Rockets on the money line. As a matter of fact, I'm on all the dogs today, guys. I'm outside with it. I'm on the Rockets money line. I'm on the Jazz money line, and I'm on the Lakers money line. We barking.
They're barking there with the dogs here. from Solo, we move on over to Chris.
That San Antonio Utah game, I'm going to take the under as well. Like Bo said, I feel like that's all you ever see is San Antonio and the Jazz this season. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, take the under there. And then that Phoenix LA game, I take the over, especially if Durant's back and stuff. I think it's a cup game. They're going to run it up. We just saw them. They've played twice so far recently, and I mean it's split back and forth, but. The one they went into overtime was a lot of points there. So I think with the cup, we're going to see definitely an over in the LA Phoenix one. And yeah.
Yeah, from Chris. I'll tell you what I think about these games. But we lost your image there. So I don't know if you get an issue with your camera. We lost your image there. All right. I'll tell you what I think about these here. I'm going to look here at there you go. Oh, he's getting it back out. I'm going to look here at Minnesota in this one. We look at Minnesota's defense has been pretty solid at home this year. Rockets on the road, defending well, but on the road they're shooting just 44% overall, 32% from 3, and the team was making the threes at home 42% from that 3-point stripe. I'm going to take Utah here. I've been a fan of John Collins ever since he's been in the lineup. We've seen that team increase their production. Him and Sexton working together. They got that big win as a dog against the Knicks, and that win looks better now. We saw what the Knicks have done here in this road trip with the win against the Suns, wins against Denver. But Utah just smacked that Knicks team in the face on Saturday. The Jazz here, although the issue is the defense, but if you're giving me points with defense with the Jazz right now, I'm taking it. 100 over their past 5-6 games here. 116 points per 100 possessions, a -2 net rating since they've inserted Collins in the starting lineup. And boy, the Spurs team, they just don't shoot the ball very well on the road, just 41% overall, 31% from 3. I'll look them there in that spot. Man, I just don't trust this Laker team on the road.
At all.
They can't defend. I mean, that's the issue with them. They're not a whole lot different than last year, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe a little better offensively. I will give them that. And I see more effort on the court, and I see a little bit more focus on the team offensively. But again, I just don't think they have the skill set defensively to be an elite team in the NBA. That's just the way I look at it.
How many games has Bill Booker and Durant played together this season? Like 2?
They haven't played much, and I know there's a stat out there when they're together. They smoke. I know that.
Smoke, yeah. I think three, maybe 3.
Yeah, it's light. I got you.
Light, yeah.
Yeah, that's they've
I'm okay, Tony.
You're good now, Bo. You're back. All right, we got Bo back. So yeah, we got you through this. So you got through this Lakers and this. We got you there before you lost your signal, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We got you this. All right. There we go here. Lakers on the road came up 49% shooting. That's all you need to know. This Lakers team is not a good defense. But again, yeah, if you look up the numbers here, I haven't looked them up, but I know with Beal and Bo, they've just been monster. And that was them coming into the league. That's why people are up on Phoenix. The coaching change. And then Beal was saying, if I can stay healthy, me and Durant together we put up monster numbers. So
Phoenix can't rebound.
Yeah, that's been the thing. Yeah, the rebound. Yeah, Nurkic is the only guy they got, and he's not, and sometimes he's in, sometimes he's out. But they're struggling there on the glass there, no doubt, with that Phoenix team. We got you to this NBA card now. Now it's time to turn our attention over to college basketball tonight. We got some tournaments out there, some really good ones too. We got one out here in Palm Springs and out here tonight. It's going to be on True TV. Interesting matchup. I said, boy, they got putting these teams on True TV. Okay, all right. You got Grand Canyon on there in the first half, and you got Cal Baptist in the second half. I said, wow, what things have changed. They're desperate. They got to get these games on TV. All right, college hoops. Give us what you got, Rod.
Well, we're going to kick it off. We're going to start the day with this early one that starts in about an hour. We're looking at Chicago State taking out Drexel. Drexel laying 17. What? Drexel laying 17 points? Chicago State's bad, but they're not that bad. That's just too many points. Everybody's going to be like, oh, Chicago State stinks, absolutely stinks. Well, guess what? They can cover a 17-point spread. Drexel's not that good to be laying that many points to kickstart the day. Give me Chicago State plus the 17 in that one. We looked at Eastern Kentucky yesterday lost. They lost by 2 points. I think they lost by yesterday. One of my rare losses. Ball State, yeah, Ball State got them in that one. And now you're going to take on Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois is a better team. Lay it with Southern Illinois. Eastern Kentucky is going to get taken to the woodshed there. Lose by 8. Southern Illinois in that one. And then you look at Detroit Mercer. Didn't they lose their guy? I think he got a broken something with a leg injury or something, probably out for the season. Yikes. Tough spot for Detroit Mercer in that one. I'm going to take Tulsa. Lay it. I think they win by double digits in that one. I like Mercer here going against versus Miami O. Miami O, they're one of those fast-paced teams that live and die by the 3 ball and love to pick up this pace. Well, against this Mercer team that can play some defense, good luck. It's going to be a tough game, kind of like Mercer on the money line, but grab the points. You're getting over possession with a Mercer team that can definitely play some defense there in that one. So Mercer there. Move down more. You look at UConn, and they were in that tight, tough loss to Memphis their last time out. And you know what? Against Colorado, I think this is one of those spots that the Huskies run it up and win by 20 plus. Hurley will have his boys ready to go, and they'll be upset that they lost to Memphis. So I'll lay the 15 with UConn there in that one. And then I'll give you one more. I like big game here because later slate, all these big games start to kick off. You got Oregon taking on Texas A&M. This should be a great battle between these two squads. I like the under. It's at 147. You look at Texas A&M's and unders. I got a trend. It's been like 40-12 to the under since 2022. This trend includes 11-4 this season. Take the under. Ducks, Texas A&M. And then you got Memphis coming into Michigan State.
Save me something, right?
Save you some? I like Memphis there coming into Michigan State against Michigan State. I know they played an overtime game. These are young guys. No tired legs there. Memphis has been balling. They got 2 guards there that are definitely NBA ready. Give me Memphis in that one. And then we'll just do one later. Where's the later one? There it is. We're looking at Iowa State taking on Dayton. Well, we see what they did. They completely collapsed, right? So everybody's going to jump the other way and see that Iowa State, they did the same thing. They jumped out to a big, giant lead, and then Auburn reeled them back in. I think Auburn still lost in the end. But 8? 8? No. Take Dayton again, plus the points there in that one. They can definitely keep it close with Iowa State there in that one. So definitely go with that one there. There, I'll stop. I'm really good every game on every card. I've been dialed in and focused on college hoops. It's been where my mindset has been. It's been feast week. I told you we were going to feast, and guess what? We've been feasting.
It's been feasting there on feast week. We go out over the boat.
I mean, I'm gonna look at this one big game, man. We got the Houston Cougars, Alabama Crimson Tide. Right now, you got Houston minus 3.5. I'm gonna lay them points. I made the mistake, man. I went against Houston with Hospital with 29. They blow them out. You know what I'm saying? So I won't make the mistake again. This team is stacked. Defense has always been on point for the last few years. And a big difference I like in this game, Houston shooting 48% from three. Alabama only shooting 30%. I think that's where we're going to get this cover, guys. I just think Houston is stacked, man. They offense is good. They rebound well. They turn over a lot of teams. About 10 turnovers per game. I think that Houston get this win by at least 8 points. So I'm going to take the Cougars minus 3.5.
There from Bo. We move on over to Solo.
Yeah, the Hampton High Point game. I think High Point is going to pull away from Hampton. Take High Point. I think they get them out of there early in the second half. I like San Diego State on the neutral site versus Creighton. I know Creighton is a better team overall, but I think San Diego State comes in, fights. Good coaching, style of play. They're going to slow this game down. Physicality will play a factor. Creighton might get the victory, but I actually do like San Diego State with the points. I like Rutgers on the money line. And I'm going to give you one more. Murray State minus the 4 over UT Arlington. I think that's the play. Murray State's one of the better teams. They'll make the tournament when it's all said and done. They're going to get up and down. They're going to apply pressure, force you to kind of shoot threes, but they try to make you shoot those corner threes. So they kind of crowd and force the rebound, and they kind of really control the paint. So I don't think UT Arlington has the horses to get up second chance shots. I think they lose by about 15 points.
There from Solo. Move on over to Chris.
Well, the two that I had, Rod kind of covered there with UConn. I'm going to take UConn to cover there, and then definitely rolling with Memphis. You look at what they're doing against non-conference opponents. It's 5-0 against the spread, so definitely take Memphis there.
Yep, as long as they can play, as long as they play clean. They tried to show signs of giving it away yesterday, but they corrected themselves right. It didn't. I was always worried about. I'm always nervous with Memphis. It's those turnovers, missed free throws, mistakes. But they got it. They are able to get through it yesterday. That was a really good game there.
They play downhill.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Okay, I kind of tease this tournament here, and one of the weirdest tournaments I've ever seen here in Palm Springs. You got Grand Canyon and Stanford, and then the late night SMU and Cal Baptist on national TV. Kind of blows my mind. But anyway, I'm going to lay SMU in this one, lay the points here because this Cal Baptist team just don't have the horses to keep up with SMU. Baptist here can't make threes. 295th in the nation in making threes, 328th in the nation in defending threes, give up 39% from beyond the arc. They already have losses at home to their rival in Riverside, and then they lose to Northern Colorado by 11 points. I like SMU to cover this game in Palm Springs tonight in the second half of the doubleheader. It's about an hour plus drive from Riverside to Palm Springs. I don't even know how many fans are going to drive. Although Baptist does have a pretty good little home court. They have a nice little arena. They're not too far from me, but I don't think they're going to get that. I don't think they're going to have really much of a fan advantage. I'll probably be more people from Stanford flying out there, hanging out in the desert. But I'll look at them in this spot. SMU, the Mustangs, who are making threes, 38% from three, facing a team that's giving up almost 40% from three. I'll look at this SMU team with Andy Enfield. Andy Enfield, no wonder they're coming to California. The old USC coach there. Also, too, they also big advantage here. A lot of D1 experience on this SMU team. Also, much more size than Cal Baptist here. So that's one of the other factors they have in there. And good at making their twos. They defend inside very well. 20th in 2-point defense. This SMU team this year. So I'll look at them here in this spot up in Palm Springs in that tournament on True TV tonight. All right, we got you through this college basketball picks for you here on this segment. Now it's time to turn attention to hockey. But Solo doesn't have skates, neither do I. But we're gonna let Solo roll here, see what he's got for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com as we're heading to a monster week, right into the Thanksgiving, just a couple days away. All these sports overlapping. Of course, Solo having a great year this year here in the NBA. We'll put the numbers up there. You see the last 7 days have been red hot. What do you have going over at the site?
I got a 5-pack up today. We got a 5-pack, 2 NBA, 3 college basketball. pretty light card today. I stayed away from college football. We'll be back swinging football on Thursday. Sign up with me, guys. I'm going to put that money in your pocket. We're going to stack it up brick by brick. If you want to get another guy on with me, pair me up with one of the good cappers, Bo, Chris, Hot Rod, Tony T, any one of the other hot cappers at the site, OG Ron C. We all get into it. Stack us up, man. Let's make some money. Let's get to it.
That's right, guys. Yeah, bro. Solo over at Tony'sPicks.com. You see great results from Solo over the past 7 days. Long-term pass the way to go with all these sports overlapping, man. Remember, we got NFL Thursday, Friday, and Sunday coming up here, so we're looking forward to that as well. A lot of the college hoops. Final week of the college football regular season. 69 games coming up here, starting tonight with 2 of them. So get on board with Solo with that long-term pass. I know. I'm just trying to get it all written. I'm a bit busy week here over here. All right, Solo, it's always great having you show.
Man, good luck to everybody, man. I'll be checking y'all out. Let's get it.
Let's get it. So
Have a
here
good day, Solo.
on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. All right, let's continue here as we move the ice again. A light card, bro. They're doing this in the NHL. Heavy light, right? After I guess you need to
wait till the next 2 days, Tony. It's gonna be I get a little break because there's tomorrow they got a stat card, right? Because then they have nothing on Thursday, and then it turns into Friday, another stat card followed by another stat card. So this is the calm before the storm in the hockey, where you get two here, and then you get I believe there's 14 tomorrow hockey to kick off Thanksgiving Eve. And then you get none on Thanksgiving, and then we get a whole pile on Friday, and then a pile on Saturday, as always. So just a calm before the storm in the hockey. A little break for Thanksgiving, but not much.
I know. We got the folks in the chat been waiting for the hockey. You can see they started very early already posting the hockey. They know we always get to the hockey. Don't worry about that. We just said we go there in sports in order here. All right, let's take a look at the hockey card tonight. Canucks at Bruins. We see this one competitive line here. We see $1.25 here on the Bruins. We see the total coming in about 5.5. Hockey Club at Canadians. We see Utah on the road about $1.28, total 6.
Yeah, for me in these 2 hockey games, you're looking at Canucks coming into Boston, starting this road trip, and for me, you look at what Vancouver's done on the road. They played their better hockey all season long on the road. 7-1 on the road this season. And what have they done off a 2 days rest? 4-0 this season off of 2 days rest, including 3-0 on the road up the Canucks. So they play their better hockey on the road. So we'll be Canucks dancing here. Canucks dance in that one.
We're
going to take the Canucks. Why? Because Boston off 2 days rest, they're a 500 hockey club, 3-3 this season. They got their win for their coach. Now it's time to take a loss to the Canucks here in this one and realize that it wasn't the coach. And then the next one, taking on Utah, taking on Montreal. Hey, this Utah Hockey Club on the road. You got to remember, this is the same Desert Dog Coyote team that when we're on the road, roadkill. Desert Dog, roadkill. The Coyotes always roadkill on the road. Give me the Montreal Canadiens here in this one. They are the better hockey club, but especially at home. Montreal at home, beast. Give me Montreal in that one to beat up on the Utah Hockey Club.
There we go there from Rod. We move on over to Bo.
Yeah, man, I'm going to rock with the Canucks as well. This team is averaging 3.8 goals, only giving up 2.8. And if the Boston can't score 3, I don't see them win this game. And they have not scored more than 3 goals since November 7th. Give me the Canucks, man, on the money line with that plus money. That's what I like today.
All right, we got you through the hockey card tonight. Remember, we're with you every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time here with the Tony X More Show. Rundown of all the major sports here with you with picks. All right, now it's time for our parlay peripheral segment where the cappers can give us a parlay, give us team player props, or they can give us a pick in the future from NFL, college football. Let's get started with Rod.
Now, for me, a little 3-teamer we're looking at today. We're going to go with we'll go with college hoops. We're going to take the under in Oregon, Texas A&M. We're going to take we're going to take Mercer plus the points, and then kickstart the day with Chicago State plus the points. Hold your nose at that one and take Chicago State plus the 17. I know they're not great, but 17 points too many for 17 points for Drexel's team to be leaving. Way too many.
Oh, yeah, that one you need fingers and clothespins to keep that nose shut, man. Tell you that right now. Get the clothespins handy there. Over the boat.
All right, man, we're just going to make it nice and easy, guys. Get some plus money with this one. No points involved. They take the Houston Cougars money line, promo with the Timberwolves, the NBA. And we're also going to throw in Toledo in the money line as well. They'll come back with some nice plus money. Toledo money line, Houston Cougars, Minnesota Timberwolves. That's the easy one, guy. Just cash that ticket right there.
It's a ticket there. On over to Chris.
Yeah, we'll do a 3-team in NBA. Make you sweat a little bit today on Tuesday, getting ready for Thanksgiving. We'll do Chicago Wizards over. We'll do Utah Spurs under, and then we're going to take Phoenix and LA over.
There from Chris. I'll give you my 3-teamer tonight. We'll have Heat with the Suns and SMU here. Chalky 3 for you here on with my 3-pack tonight on the 3-pack.
The funny thing is Chicago State is the better free throw shooting team than Drexel. It's not even close. Drexel sucks.
It's because their record, you know how they look at that record.
That's the thing. In college basketball, people look at the records, and then sometimes, like I said yesterday, there's some teams that their strength of schedule, they got beat. Like that one that I told you yesterday to take when it was a +3.5. They lost by 1 point, but they battled. They almost won that game outright. But look at their strength of schedule that they played. Sometimes you got to look. Sometimes that 0-5 team is not really 0-5. It's just because that they've played such an upper level of competition that when they come down to actually playing teams on their own conference level, they step up and they start winning games.
Like UCLA, that's 5-1. They beat 5 cupcakes and
exactly right.
Team, right? Another one tonight. They got another cupcake tonight. So
it's the one that I stayed away from today. That I'm going to say probably going to be one of those parlay busters and going to cause some people some fits. Is Kentucky. I think everyone's going to jump on Kentucky at 22. It was at 21. It went up to 21.5. Went up to 22. I'm seeing 23s everywhere. Don't sleep on Western Kentucky. They're not no slouches. I don't think they lose by 20-something points in that one. I think Kentucky wins, but I think Kentucky wins by about 14, 15. Western Kentucky can keep it a lot closer than 20 points.
It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yes, track meet.
There. All right, we got you through the parlay segment. Let's take a look at what the cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. Busiest time of the year right now, guys, with all these sports overlapping. We'll see what Rod has for sale over at Tony's Picks. And, Rod was hammering those college hoops because he's been hot on college hoops this year. 1,354 units of profit. Top document over at Tony's Picks. What do you got for sale, Rod?
Yeah, for me, I got another I got a 5-pack in college hoops. Want to jump aboard? Don't sleep on me in college hoops. We've been, as we see, stacking the units. Told you it was feast week, and we were going to feast, and that's what we've been doing, feasting. Nice 7-2 day yesterday. I don't have as many games today as I did yesterday, but I got 5 that I absolutely love to make some money. So jump aboard that. I've got my NBA drop a dime play. I just got to put it up into a package for you. We've crushed the last 2 on it. We had the total in the Washington game on Sunday, and then we had the Knicks yesterday. And love this one today, so definitely jump aboard that. But because I have all these plays, your best bet is to go long term. Take advantage of that 2-for-1 capper promotional, and pair me up with another one of the hot cappers you see here at Tony's Picks. And have 2 cappers put money in your pockets. Or hey, don't sleep on college hoops. A little college hoops pass to get you everything I got going from now until the final cutting of the net in March. So what is that? All of December, January, February, March. So 4 months of college basketball for $400. Can't beat that deal. That package would have paid for itself 4 times over by now if you would have jumped aboard with me on that one. So definitely jump aboard and also use that promo code Tony T at checkout. Save 15% off all your purchases over at Tony'sPicks.com. Hit the link; it's in the description. Get you right on over there.
That's right. We're right over at Tony'sPicks.com. He's been pounding right now. You see the great results. Top leader for the year, and of course in college hoops, over 1,300 units of profit right now. Been on absolute fire. Let's see what Bo has for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com right now. Of course, Bo as well has been on fire here the last 30 days.
Yeah, man, I'm going to have a 7-pack going today, guys. All my picks will be included, but my $19 best bet is going to be in the NBA between the Bulls and the Wizards. So you can go over there and get them daily pack right now. Say that 15%. You code Tony T. But, guys, when you get them long-term subscriptions, a lot of benefits. You get the late steam. Plus, when we put them plays in, sometimes we're doing real early where them lines be better. So you also get those plays emailed to you. So make sure to get some long-term. if you're really serious about making this money, man. This is an investment mindset, long-term mindset, man. So make sure you get them long-term subscription. Well, definitely put some money in your pocket, man. Got a big week coming up. I do have a special going on right now. My NFL college football combo for $3.99. That's gonna take you all the way until February 9th until they crown Super Bowl champion. All the bowl games coming up, playoffs, man. Definitely time. If you're in the football betting, make sure you get that special, man. $3.99, best value right now.
That's right. Bo's combo special. Take a look at it right now. Click the link in the description at TonySpicks.com and you'll find Bo up there in leaderboards and get signed up. All right, let's see what Chris has going on over at Tony's Picks right now. As we said, a huge week coming up here. The association as well as in football. Chris has been knocking out here in the NBA over the last 7 days. Chris, what you got for sale?
Today I got a 2-pack. I got a best bet, and then I just have another one. It was a rough card today, so I just got 2 games that I like. We are on a 3-0 run this week. We've cashed our last 3 best bets this week in the NBA, so definitely hop on that. And then I'm getting more comfortable with college basketball, so I'm going to be having some more of those coming up as we get further into December. But yeah, jump on something long term, man. We got all this stuff coming up with the college football playoffs, with everything happening in the NFL. So yeah, hop on something long term with me, man. I'm gonna have a bunch of plays here soon.
That's right, guys. Got both Chris over at TonySpicks.com. Again, long-term pass was the best way to roll here instead of paying per pick. Long-term pass is a great value there. Don't forget the promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll save you that 15% off. All right. I've been on a pretty good best bet run myself here. Hit another one yesterday here with the Ravens. We get on board with me over at Tony's Picks with long-term passes. I'll have NBA, college football, NFL. Having a great NFL season this year, over 1,000 units of profit for the year. So get on board with me over at TonySpicks.com with my long-term passes. Remember that 7-day pass gets you a lot right now with all this sports overlap. The last week of a regular season of college football, NFL this week with games this week during Turkey week. And, of course, college hoops and NBA and promo code TonyT checkout. Save you that 15% off. All right. We got you through the show tonight, guys. We're back again tomorrow here live here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time as we break down full card coverage tomorrow here. NBA, college basketball, some hockey. For a while, we don't have an NFL game or a college football game tomorrow. So we break the string, but we'll start it again on Thursdays. But let's see what the Cappers have over at Tony's YouTube channel. We have a large YouTube content for you guys with on-demand, in-depth content from our Cappers. Let's ask Rob. Rob, what do you have over at the Tony's YouTube channel and your plans for the week?
Yeah, and I just got the 2 hockey covered in tonight's YouTube action, so definitely be on the lookout for more because there's 14 games tomorrow, so I'll have you covered there on the YouTube channel with all the hockey. And then going forward, we got the college show and the NFL show this week, so definitely be on the lookout for those as well. And definitely look for some college basketball coming soon, very shortly. You'll see some of those plays up there as well.
Yep.
Very good, very good. Let's Bo, what do you have over the Tony Hooks YouTube channel and your plans for the week?
Today, man, I got 3 free pick videos up. I deep dive on both the MAC games, and I also deep dive on the Chicago Bulls and Washington games. So you want to get a little bit more analysis, guys, make sure you go check those out. I will be uploading every game for the NFL, giving out a free pick prediction. So make sure to go over there and like and subscribe. Turn that bell on. The channel's growing, guys. We got some of the best hitting Cowboys on YouTube, man. So join the family. Make sure to go check it out, man. Like and subscribe. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Like, subscribe, and get on over there, Bo, with lots of content as well over on the Tony's YouTube channel. Chris, what do you got over on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel for the folks out there today and your plans for the week?
Today I've got 2 that kind of deep dive into some totals that we went into, and then for the rest of the week we'll be doing more NBA coverage, and then as we get into Friday with another round of NBA Cup action, we'll be doing more of those videos, and just keep those going.
For Chris Atkins over at Tony's Picks YouTube channel for more of his on-demand content, deep dive videos there as well. All right, guys, like, subscribe, set those notifications. Very important. That's going to do it here for our show today. We're back again tomorrow live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So join us here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. All right, before we go, anybody have anything in closing?
Yeah, all of a sudden it's like, I feel the need for speed. It's not I heard a motorcycle like,
That's right.
Yes, that means we're out.
I just want to say shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. We love them comments. Drop them plays, man. We know y'all got some hitters in there, so Make sure you hit that comment section up. Share these videos, man. We're trying to get it popping over here, man. So make sure you like and subscribe, drop them comments, man. We appreciate y'all for sure.
Yeah, appreciate all you guys.
Absolutely, definitely do. That's going to do it, guys. Going to wait. Goodbye, guys. You guys make it a winning Tuesday. Come back tomorrow here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show.
Peace.